If they're lucky, a lot of full-time elected officials receive public pensions, full-time. But now in Illinois, even those who work part-time are getting lifetime benefits. In fact, just 42 former part-timers in Illinois receiving collectively over $200,000 a year. Should your tax dollars really go to support part-time workers so they get full-time pensions? Stuart Varney weighs in on this. How do they let that happen in Illinois?
Well, let me reverse it for a second. If you work in the private sector, you work part-time for a few years, do you think you are entitled to a pension for the rest of your life because of that part-time limited work? And do you think that you should be allowed to vote your own pension? Well, that's what's happening in the public sector in Illinois, which happens to be the most troubled state financially because of their pension obligations.
Some might say corrupt, but okay, so now that, we've been talking over the last year or so, Illinois might need a bailout, and then as you pull this like an onion, peel it off layer by layer, and now you see a bunch of part-time people are getting gigantic pensions.
Okay, let me break this down. Illinois has a $100 billion pension obligation. That's how much they've got to pay out in the future. Now, they've got a plan to control it, but that plan does not include ending pensions, lifetime pensions of people who just work part-time. In fact, when one of these former council members in a small town outside Chicago, when one of them tried to say, I don't think we should be getting this pension for part-time work, he was voted down.
Right.
And they voted to continue this pension obligation.
But what is jaw-dropping is if people are really lucky, and, it used to be back in the day people would get a pension. Very few have it now. But 42 people in Illinois, part-timers, are getting paid $200,000 a year?
No, wait. So that's collectively. That's collective. We're not talking about a great deal of money here, Steve. I mean, 200,000 people spread over 42 people a year. It's the principle. It is the principle that's involved. Should you, morally, should you be getting a pension, a lifetime pension, for work that was part-time and for limited duration? I don't think you should. But those were promises made in the past which have to be met right now. And that's why Illinois is in such deep, deep financial trouble.
He's probably going to be talking about this and so much more.
We do.
On Varney & Company, kicks off 9:20 Eastern Time. That's kickoff time for your big show today.
Kickoff time. I'll take that. Thanks very much, Steve.
Thank you, Steve. Have a good weekend. All right.